Real Talk Sports with Travis Lamar. We got our guest speaker, the Kool Doctor, Kappa Man.
I'm
Hey,
back, baby.
Doc.
I'm back.
Hey, Doc. We just had an electrifying segment, Chargers Cowboys recap, and now this guy right here, he is the Colorado expert. Man, get that star off that shit. Man, that star make me want to throw up in it. Man, Colorado, my Colorado expert.
Yes,
Listen,
sir.
lost a heartbreaker to Stanford, 46-43 in double overtime. I'll say it now. I fell asleep at half. 29-0. I went to sleep, and it seems like
Who stayed
everybody
up?
for well, not Colorado. I'll tell you who stayed up. Io Maynard, the
Right.
Stanford receiver, 13 catches, 294 yards, 3 touchdowns, and one of the greatest catches ever on the spectacular Travis Hunter. Shador Sanders threw for 400 yards, 5 touchdowns, 1 interception. Trav Hunter, as we just mentioned, had 13 catches, 140 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 5 tackles. Kool Doctor, Deuce Bubba, talk to me, man. What happened in this game?
So my so I love Colorado, right?
Yes,
I
sir.
love the buff school buffs, right? But I need Coach Prime to understand that there's only one Coach Prime, right? There's only one Deion Sanders, right? Everybody can't be a Pro Bowl on both sides of the ball, Pro Bowl on both sides of the ball. Now, is T12 a first round draft pick at receiver? Yeah. But at cornerback, not so much, right? Let him focus on one side of the ball and be great on one side of the ball. If that was anybody else, I don't know if you saw the third and the fourth yet. I know you said you fell asleep at halftime because
Yeah,
I
yeah, I
fell
watched
asleep
it.
at halftime.
I went back and watched.
Right.
Yes.
If that was anyone else, he was pulling them out the game. Right.
Right.
I mean, play after play. It's like Stanford winning that half and said, we only going at 12. And we're only we come out in the half, we saw something and we're only going at 12. And I'm thinking, Coach Prime, number one, you're embarrassing this kid. Like, it's nothing he could do with Stanford. I've never seen them play like this, and I've been watching
Well,
them in
let's
high
let's
school.
let's let's even let's even make it more specialized. Io Manor specifically.
Right. What
It's
what
not
what,
you can do with him.
what you say this stat line was?
13 catches, 294
Come on,
yards.
man. This man
Make
had
sure you
300
make sure you
yards.
hear that right now. Guys
300
almost put up three
yards.
bills.
This man
You know
had
what I'm saying?
300 yards. And you
And with
saw
Trav playing all those snaps, he played 157 snaps.
right. And I get it. He missed a lot of time, and Coach Prime will possibly put him back in the hot. Now, the touchdown that Trav got, right? You remember in the first half, the curl route, spin off, throw
Yeah, the
tackle.
spin move.
That's Travis Hunter. You allow him to work in space, right? The kid is a crazy athlete. If he leaves tomorrow, the kid is the top 10 draft pick, right? In the next 2 years, once he's still here, he's going to be probably the number one overall pick. But right now, playing both sides, this ain't, they're going to kill me for this, but you're not playing against South Carolina State.
Right.
They're going to kill me for this. I know they're going to kill me for this. You're not playing against FAMU, man.
So you think he's a better receiver than corner?
I think he's a better receiver than corner, right? So you got the kid Kamani on the bench, right? Kamani
Right.
McLean. Kamani McLean was a 5-star DB, number one
Right.
defensive player in the country coming in. Was so happy when he came to Boulder. Overall, right? I watch the Buffaloes every day, right? I don't just watch them on Saturday. I watch them on YouTube. I'm on their inside page like the Cowboys. On the top of my screen is Colorado and it's Cowboys, right? Like I can click on anyone at any time. Like if someone
Listen,
get hurt in practice, I know because I get a
that,
notification.
that's why you are Colorado
Right?
expert.
If someone get hurt, I know because I got the notification. As a cornerback, Coach Prime is saying, okay, he's young. I don't want to just throw him in the fire. He's 6'3", right? He's 6'3", one. Let him play. I
No, you
feel as
gotta
though
play
the
him.
only way you can get better is on the field. Let Cormani McLean play.
You gotta
The
play
dude
him.
is the dude is different. He's different, right? But you're gonna sit there and let Travis give up almost three. The touchdown on Travis' head, you saw it yet? How do you come back from that?
You can't. Head top.
Travis
Hey,
said his inbox was full of memes. Like his phone stopped working.
don't
You know
worry.
what I
I
mean?
gonna cook mine up too. Don't worry.
Like,
My,
how do
my
you
real talk sports gonna cook one up too.
like?
Listen,
Go ahead.
Yeah, Trav, a phenomenal athlete, playing 160 snaps both
Right.
ways. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Shador with the horrible interception in overtime.
Mm-hmm. But
Like,
go ahead,
go
go ahead.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead, go
Well,
ahead, bro.
if you watch Shador from Jackson State, not too much high school, Jackson State, that's coming, right? I don't know if you remember
Yeah.
Shador,
No, I remember. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
but the interception is coming. So for Shador, I've never been the person to say the moment is too big for him because I don't believe it's a moment too big for him.
Oh heck
But
no. He's the opposite of Justin Herbert, bro. When it's time
right,
to play, he's gonna make plays.
right, he does. Hey, what is it? That boy is his daddy's
Brady
son.
mode. Brady mode.
Gritty mode, right? But the interception did not surprise me at all because I said, damn,
No, I was surprised.
he was doing that since Jackson. like he's been doing that. But to put up the numbers he's putting up, I'm not going to live on that one interception, right? I'm not going to
No,
live on
that's
that one
fair.
interception. And I need people to realize we had, I think the number was like 84 transfers, right? 84 transfers slash 84 new players. They transfers for a reason.
Right,
Right? I don't care if you
right,
came from Tennessee. I don't care if you came from South Carolina. I don't care if you came from Georgia. You came because you probably didn't see the field, right?
right.
You didn't come to Colorado because the
You
education is
balling
better,
out. Right,
right?
right, right.
Or because you balling out. You probably came because you was in the SEC at Arkansas somewhere and you didn't see the field. So we got some time. We got a lot of things we got to do. We still got guys we got to get up out of there. Like when I'm watching Colorado during the week, the defensive line, I love them, right? I love them. Bishop, they have the huge personalities. They're so funny. The camera's always on them. But y'all gonna be the first one going now because we don't get no sacks. We don't get no push up front. Our run D is terrible. We give up 5 yards a pop. Enjoy this while this lasts because y'all ain't gonna be there long.
I was wondering where you was going because the defense underwhelms every week.
Yeah.
And shout out to Shiloh because he's gotten better and better. And that was a good surprise for coming out of Jackson State. I was like, boy, Shiloh weak. But
Yeah.
Shiloh has been playing a lot better. What I want to touch on real quick.
Uh-huh.
Colorado has 17 penalties for 177 yards. 17 penalties.
Right.
Now, it was reported that at halftime, Shador went on Instagram and posted a link to his merch on his Instagram.
Ooh, I didn't know
And,
that.
and that was on Twitter, like you know how you can see the feed, like it was Shador's account, and at halftime he was posting like "shop for my merch" at halftime. This at
I
halftime of a game. Again, the team had 17 penalties for 177 yards, and I heard that there were two plays where they had 12 men on the field on
mm-hmm.
defense,
Mm-hmm.
and on the game time field goal from Stanford, they only had 10 men on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So I
Mm-hmm.
want to talk about that space real quick. Like it was because Colorado is the big hype machine,
Right.
but all of that goes into discipline and
There you
coaching
go.
and culture. Like, is there an issue there? Like, what's going on with that?
That's a great point. If you watch Colorado during the week like I do, that happens a lot. That happens a lot. You will hear Coach Prime will start practice over. We got 10 people on the darn field. When that happened in practice, eventually that's going to happen in the game. Now, the whole Mertz situation, I didn't know that. That's Coach Prime didn't speak about that. And he'll
That's
speak
your
tomorrow.
quarterback one, bro.
Then that's your QB1. I think Shador throw the most catchable ball in college football, right? He just make throwing look so easy, but you got to be able to back that up when you're doing stuff like that. Now, the whole watch thing, I love it because we know you're going to give us $350 a week. I love it, but to post your merch at halftime because you're up 29-0 and to still lose the game, you're going to have to live on that. You made that, you're going to have to live on that. Now, Coach Prime said post-game conference. I watched his post-game conference. I watched everyone. He said, the last drive going into the half, I said, I don't like this feeling. We got 29-0. The last drive going into the half, they got complacent. I think we went 3 and out. Nobody cared. They just, talking to the crowd. He said, I don't like this darn feeling. I don't like this feeling. I don't like where it's going. And he said, he told them at halftime, we can't get complacent. Everybody want to say, oh, the score is 0. No, the score ain't 0-0. You got a bunch of 18 and 19-year-old kids know the score 29-0 right now. They probably
Right.
want to get on their Instagram. Some of them obviously did, and they just want to go and they just want to go crazy tonight. And look what happened. They walked us down. But the 12 men on the field, Tim, that happened at least twice a practice. Coach Prime loses his marbles at least twice a practice because of that right there.
Right.
So I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
So as we get ready to wrap this segment up, do you think that Colorado makes it to a bowl game? Because looking at their schedule, they got UCLA coming up. That's a ranked opponent, number 18. Oregon State ranked number 15. Washington State ranked number 18, and Utah is ranked as well, number 16. So
And we still got
it's
Arizona somewhere in there, right?
yeah. The only reason I didn't mention Arizona is because they're not ranked right now.
But Arizona took Southern Cal over time.
No. Listen, I got you.
So
I'm just saying, like at first, I thought, a few weeks ago we were wondering if Colorado was playoff bound, and now
right,
it's like,
right.
well, are they going to even reach a bowl game?
So I don't. I mean, of course, I'm gonna say emotionally, I'm gonna say yeah, we're gonna make a bowl game, but I just don't know how. At this point, I don't know how. Now, the offense gonna put up 40, right? The offense gonna put up 40, but dog, who we gonna stop? At this point, who are we gonna stop? When you give up, when you have 29 points, I think we gave up 18 unanswered or something before we put more points on the board, and it was so fast. Like, who we gonna stop? Now, Oregon State, they got DJ at quarterback, right?
Yeah,
DJ balling. DJ
yeah.
playing football this year. DJ left Clemson and his whole mind frame has changed. I'm like, who is this kid? Like,
I
DJ is
mean,
playing right now.
and they put up points too. So like you said, it's going to be a track meet every week. It seems like, because Colorado can't stop anybody, but we'll see what happens, man. I like I said, I just starting to worry about the actual foundation of the
Right.
program, the culture part of it, because it's such a big, you know,
It's
attraction.
right.
It's such an attraction, like. But we'll see what happens, man. Did you want to put in anything before we close out this segment?
Well, I just think we got to be realistic, right? I think early on, you beat TCU, you beat Nebraska, we'll never lose again, right? There's just no way we'll lose again. I remember saying we're gonna lose to either Oregon or USC. We ain't gonna lose a bowl.
And we're gonna run the table. Yeah,
I remember saying that, right? Because you fooled me with TCU, you fooled me with Nebraska. So I'm like, man. But Coach Prime, and we can end on this. Coach Prime said, get us now, because this is the worst we're gonna be. This
Big
is the
fact.
worst we're gonna be. We signed a 4-star DN and a 5-star DN just last week. This is the worst we're gonna be now. Get us now.
No, you ain't gotta fool me. I already know what's coming down the
Yes,
pipeline. I already
sir.
know. So yeah,
Yep.
man. Real Talk Sports with Travis Lamar, special guest, the Kool Doctor, Colorado, electrifying segment, man. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.